What's your all-time fast food place? My all-time favorite? Didn't we just talk about this the other day? Can't do that for you, Mush. And thanks for the membership, Goofus. And Azrael. Resub Honcho. Resub Doodle. And Caroline. You see NBA introduced their own AI animator called NBAI. What is the AI going to be used for in the NBA? Hey, thanks, Kirsten. Probably doing the giveaway tomorrow, so the form will be up then. Let me see this NBA AI. NBA debuts NBAI to add cinematic flourishes to boring old basketball games. What a terrible headline. Who wrote that? Boring old basketball games. That's seems like someone that's just not really a fan. Let me take a peek. Adam Silver and Wimby unveil NBAI at NBA All-Star Tech Summit in Indy. Now you can use your voice to activate movie mode and make a live NBA game look like your favorite film.
I know from our earlier conversations, you love technology, you're a bit of a hobbyist yourself. To me, I often think the NBA is like a great movie. By the way, what's your favorite basketball movie?
I like that French movie, Hoosiers. I mean, the coach kind of reminds me of Coach Pop. You know what? Let me try it myself.
Okay, go for it.
NBAI.
Right now, I don't know how many of you remember this. I'm getting the strongest vibes for when the NBA tried to introduce what was it called? Where they had like the 3D model where you get to play against your favorite basketball player or whatever, and they had Shaq there, and then they just had like the Shaq model like moving up and down like all wonky and jagged. What was that? I can't remember now. But that is the exact same vibe. That was for the metaverse? Was it for the metaverse? I don't recall. Hold on, let me see. Now I need to find that, otherwise I'm gonna look like a psychopath. I made a video on it too. I don't think it was for the metaverse though. No, it is, yeah, you're right. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver unveils streaming experience of the future via NBA.
Ahmad Rashad, please come out.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Is that the one you're gonna wear a suit? All right. I'm nervous. All right. Now mode and then.
No, wait, no, this isn't it.
That shirt.
Wait, where is it? Shaq was in it if I remember right, wasn't he? Why can't I find it? Yeah, I've been to Texas a couple of times. I like Texas. No complaints. Thanks for the membership, Meep. And yeah, for sure, BJ. And Breakcore's pretty good. Thanks for your sub highs. Why can't I find this clip? Most underrated city and town in Florida? I don't know. I guess Tampa. It's slept on. Thanks for your sub bacon. It's called Metaverse Needs to Stop. Well, that's what I called it. I just wanted the raw. I can't find it. But here, I mean, I guess I'll just pull up my video on it and show you what I'm talking about here. But this is basically the exact same energy as this new conference for the NBAI.
Cal, I mean, we'd heard a lot about him during the pandemic, but I'd never stood next to him.
My role is to help coach, train,
I was a coach.
The next generation of NBA talent. I know all the best moves and am untethered by one single dimension. I can even make a free throw.
I don't know what... and then where they pick him up and start moving him around is so fucking flames.
That you want to show the audience?
I can even be the real Superman.
The NBA is really on the cutting edge of technology. If that's not inspirational, I just don't know what is. It was a virtual coach, though. That's right. I thought it was something else where you play against your favorite player or something.
Bay Hoosiers.
Peut-être que tout le monde avait raison. Peut-être que nous ne sommes pas à notre place. On les aura, les mecs.
Victor,
thanks for resub retro in the prime.
That's
Fritz.
actually an American film. Parts of it, you know, it's based in Indiana. Parts
We
of it were
Fit
filmed right
Trainer
down the street
Core.
here.
True.
No. Definitely French.
Thanks for some
You know
low
what?
key.
I'm kind of a fan of Spider-Man. Do you think we could watch an NBA game like it's a Spider-Man movie or something?
Well, you know, NBAI is new, but we'll try. So, NBAI, show me the Pacers game as if it were a Spider-Man movie.
Affirmative.
Generates in real time with the game.
Oh, God. Oh, zoinks. You ever wanted to watch your NBA game like it's a $2 game on Steam? Holy shit. That seems awful. Has any of these ventures for the NBA been successful? Like that virtual coach, did anyone use that? Anyone ever? Did it ever even come out, actually, is a better question. I'm gonna look that up. There hasn't been a single peep about this since 2022. I'm assuming they quietly closed the door on it. Yeah, I don't see anything new from it. Very cool, I guess. I mean, I guess it's novel. If you really want to watch basketball in 3 frames per second with like a weird Snapchat filter on it. Thanks, Arisa Blanky. Coincidentally, the Metaverse coach was also introduced at the All-Star Tech Summit as well. No way, they brought him back? Thanks, Arisa Happy. I didn't see anything on it. Hold on. Like the most recent one? Or are you talking about back? Oh, you're talking about back then, yeah. You're talking about back in 2022. Thanks to the Prime. Knicks. Yeah, it was 2022, last peep from that project. Can you do any movie like watching the NBA Finals in the style of Martyrs? No shot. It's going to be like a pre-established list of filters that the AI can slap onto the game and look like ass. There's no way you'd be able to just shout out any of these. NBAI, please play the Heat game in the style of 2001 Space Odyssey. Thanks for your sub prayer and Microsoft. No, that's a wild ruling though, Arrow. Jesus, what the fuck? Did you hear about the man in Houston who was falsely imprisoned and sexually assaulted because of AI? Thanks, Risa Deli. What? What does that mean? Man says AI and facial recognition software falsely ID'd him for robbing Sunglass Hut, and he was jailed and assaulted. He said inmates sexually assaulted him while he tried to prove he didn't rob a store in Texas, according to a lawsuit seeking 10 mil. That's aiming low. That's fucking diabolical, if he's innocent here. What the fuck? After fate, so a 61-year-old man in California said he was wrongly accused of robbing a Sunglass Hut in Texas, arrested and then sexually assaulted by inmates after facial recognition software falsely identified him as a suspect. 2 men threatened a store manager and an associate, stole thousands of dollars in cash and merchandise on January 18th. One of the men demanded all the money in the store, while the other grabbed as many pairs of sunglasses as he could. The manager and associates were forced into the back of the store. Lawsuit accuses the head of loss prevention, Essilor Luxottica, the parent company of Sunglass Hut, of using artificial intelligence and facial recognition software to identify Harvey Murphy Jr. as a suspect. It says the companies compared unclear security footage of Murphy's mugshots from the 1980s when he was convicted of nonviolent burglaries. but at the exact time at the robbery, Murphy was 2,000 miles away in Sacramento, California, where he lived. The charges were ultimately dropped, but the damage has been done. Yeah, he got sexually assaulted in prison for... How did this even make it to him going to prison? If he's 2,000 miles away in California on the day of the robbery, this man doesn't have fucking instant transmission. He's not Goku. How did... Wow. What? Did you see Phil Spencer was mad Helldivers 2 didn't come to Xbox? Yeah, I saw his quote. He said... I don't remember exactly, but he said he was happy for the success of Helldivers 2, but doesn't understand why they chose to only go to PlayStation and PC instead of Xbox. He doesn't know how that benefits the industry. But then he closed by saying, "But I get it." And I was like, damn, Phil. That "but I get it," yikes. He's like the only one that's like super open about the failures of Xbox as like a mainstay console now, since they've dwindled so much. He's gone on record twice now of saying, like, he's disappointed that they lost the console wars and such.